Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Mystery Mash Monday. So what is Mystery Mash Monday? For those of you that are new, please consider subscribing. We appreciate it. Join the community because we're having a blast over here. But Mystery Mash Monday, I let my wife loose on the many, many bottles we have on the other side of the room over there. And so we're just going to try to figure out and guess, because we have so many of them over there. It can be any type. We have some Irish. We had a Mexican that came out that we totally blew the other day. But there's Scotch and there's Bourbon and there's Rye. So we're just going to play a little game and try to guess, see how good it is. And I kind of like it this way because you really, there's no misconception of what the bottle is. So
not at all.
We try to guess a few things. We were going to make a game out of it, but it's kind of like blind sample showdown. So we still may. Don't get me wrong. This is not a bad nose. I can say that right off the bat.
See, mine's not totally jumping.
No, but it's definitely in the caramel range. I'm thinking I'm smelling a bourbon on the nose.
I wasn't sure if I was getting a light mint.
Ooh. Well, that's why I haven't fully committed yet. It's only on the nose, but it might be. It's coming out of the glass though. Let me see. We had them capped. She actually had somewhere to go today, so she threw them up here. So I don't know if that's why I'm getting a better nose than I normally
mine
get.
Didn't jump out outrageous. Got a sweetness. It actually has a more sugary finish than an oak finish.
It's actually not a bad palate. That actually, I don't know.
I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy proof, but it's holding on. I didn't mind it.
No. On the first sip, there was nothing. It's still on my tongue though.
No,
like flavor wise,
it is. That's what, and that's I still get I even get a sugary nose now. Not really getting a huge caramel.
Trying to feel your sugar. There is a sweetness when I drank it. Don't get me wrong.
There was at the end more than an oak finish.
I don't know about that on the end. Let me try it again. I'll go for the second one here.
I don't think we're over 100 proof.
No, I agree with that.
I
agree with that. We might be right around 100 proof is what I was 90, thinking.
96 maybe.
Yeah.
We're not. I don't think we're over 100.
No.
If we are, then this sweetness is really killing it.
Right. I'm trying to. I see your sweetness and I get it as soon as it hits your tongue, but there is a good flavor.
I'm
not getting a huge oak flavor.
No, I'm not either.
But it's not.
I'm almost getting. It's almost like a candy dried fruit type to me.
Well, that's like straight sugar. Usually, those
always.
have like
because you get all the sugar off and you get that little light fruitness in the end.
I'm not getting a fruit.
I am in the nose. I wonder if this is in a secondary barrel.
Well, that's what
this is like in a wine barrel.
That's what I was getting at. I do think we're dealing with a bourbon. It doesn't taste like a rye to me. You said rye. I'm not getting
no, because now I'm getting it's more of a fruitness. I'm thinking this might be in a secondary barrel. It might be like a wine.
You think it's finished?
Yes.
Okay. I was thinking that myself when you kept saying the sweetness, because I was thinking that it's finished in like a...
And the nose it almost gives me that little bit of a fruitness, which would lead me towards it's finished in a wine barrel. Not a Amaranth or whatever those other ones. Armagnac. It's not. I don't think it's either one of them.
It is definitely sugary on the palate when you leave it in there. Mm-hmm. I'm almost wondering. Not that we're gonna headshot a bottle or anything, but there was a bottle over there that I know that we had.
It's got a nice little flavor though, and not a bad little finish.
All right, so I'm saying bourbon. I'm saying I agree. I think it's finished. We did have one. We did have one over there that was finished in like a honey barrel, and I'm almost thinking I'm leaning towards something like that. Because it's that sweetness that keeps bringing me on it.
But it doesn't really smell like honey.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't even taste like honey because I don't usually like honey.
I can tolerate honey,
but but it has that super sweetness. So
it does have sweetness. I guess
that one was a 3/4. I'll go with you. I'll go with that. I'm not getting the fruit that you're getting. That's why.
It's only in the nose.
Yeah, I'm not getting it even on the nose. But it could be. I could see it finished. And I'm going to stick with. I think this is right around 100 proof.
I'm going to stay. Yeah, it's no. I don't think it's over that.
Right.
It's close to 90.
It is tasty though.
It is.
It's not like it's not a sickening sweet. It's
No,
actually
no.
a good
It is.
tasting sweet. What do you
And
think?
it hangs on.
No, that's what I'm saying. For a lower proof one, it actually has a decent thing. What do you think we paid for it?
I myself.
What are you
I
willing
would-
to pay for it? Like
I would say no more than $50 for this.
that's that's funny. It's right where I was.
I know it's going to be $49.99
Well-
because that's what it's going to be in the store. But
You know,
in a perfect world,
if it is because I think it was like 3 cord finished in a honey. I forget what I paid for it. I bought it so long ago. I think this is a solid $50 pour though. Like I wouldn't be if I'm in that general range. I'd even probably bump it up to like it's a lower proof, but it tastes very good.
lower
So-
proof. But is it? It's 100, so
right?
it's not outrageous.
I mean,
I
this
wouldn't
is
be
solid.
I think.
I think 50 and under, I would feel good about it myself.
Yeah,
on
and
that,
then we'll
so.
see what it is. You know, is it allocated? Well,
Again, it could.
I don't
be
think it
just
is
right in.
allocated,
We're gonna
but-
find out right now. So anything we
if
could.
it's a little local guy, then it could be.
Wow. So I'm going to have to do research on this one because this one was a long time ago. So
I don't even remember
give me a
this
minute. So we are back. So the mystery bottle is quarter horse weeded Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. We got this bottle for $23.99. It is 90 proof, so we were off on that. And it's aged a minimum of 2 years. So it's distilled and bottled in Owensboro, Kentucky. And it said on it when I Googled it, it was only made with the finest high-quality Kentucky-grown corn, wheat, and malted barley that was milled on site and distilled in a high copper system. So that's all I had for notes on that one anyways.
I
But
say
this,
it's pretty tasty.
you know, it was not finished. We were off on that. But there is
are
a
off on
huge sweetness with
There
this
is.
one.
I still get like a.
The more it sits in the glass, because it took me forever to find them in my notes, because
It
this
takes
has been sitting over there for at least a good year. So kudos to her for digging this out of the back of the boxes that we have over there anyways. But, yeah.
We don't know where he got it.
No, it's wherever you got it. But that, again, that's
know
your
what you
writing, and this wasn't me. But it has definitely been over there at least a year. So
It's one of 3.
But again, we said we would pay upwards of $50, 50 and below, and this is $23.99. If you do, I'd be curious to see Owensboro. For some reason, my mind's gone blank. I can't think of what distilleries are out of there. But they're famous distilleries that are out of there. I know that for a fact. But if you have tried this, leave a comment down below. I'll be curious to see. And if you have not, for that price, and it's probably cheaper everywhere else because this is Massachusetts, and we usually pay more than everybody else. But this is a steal at $23.
It's
This
very
is
good.
super tasty. It has a long finish for a 90 proof.
It does, but it's not really harsh. You know, so with the sugary, well, I guess the wheat now is hiding it, but it has a sugary like finish, so it kind of like masks the heat per se.
I only went with like 100 proof because it had such a long finish. Minus 2 points. It has such a long finish.
It does.
But like it doesn't. I agree with you. It does not drink hot. Like
No.
I didn't even think weeded. There was such a sugary thing. I started thinking it's finished.
Got that light fruit nose, so that's why it threw me into it.
I never got the fruit that you got, but either way, there is a ton of flavor that comes
is.
out of this bottle. So for that price, this is an absolute steal. So
It's well worth snagging, and the bottle's it's nice design. It's all.
I think we got to give
Sells
ourselves a D- on this one. We didn't even come close on any of them. This is the hard part of
No
doing
more
a
than
review.
100 is what we said. That's about the
Yeah.
closest.
No, that's just
We're
it.
way
So
off.
we were
But,
10
you know,
off, but and it doesn't
That's
drink.
a compliment to them that
Yeah.
we'd be no more than $50. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty tasty.
That's the biggest part because I'm trying to think because I'll go back to your statement. It's a minimum of 2 years. This does not taste young at all because we've had some that are way over that, and it has that grassy taste. The more I keep going back to this, that sugar really does coat. There's a huge amount of viscosity with this one. It just coats like butter in your mouth. It really does. And
No,
it's but for being a minimum of 2 years, I didn't think this was a $20 whiskey. Like I wouldn't have put it in that category. Like, oh, this is definitely cheap. It drinks like a way above its price tag. So
I agree.
Love to hear from you guys on who has actually tried this. I like it even more when you guys are like, oh, if you like that one, you should try this one.
Because actually a good. Of course, we usually can't find it, but we put the
we have a couple. He does end up going here. I got a picture right here. Boop, and then next thing you know, so I do like those. So keep them coming. Again, this is Mystery Mash Monday. I'll give us a D- on trying to decipher what this is. But on a good note, we didn't go in with any preconception of, oh, wow, are we going to like this or not? I actually like this bottle, too. It's a unique design. It's
informative, and it's, I don't know.
If I saw this on a shelf, I wouldn't think $23.99. Let's put it that way. Just looking at the bottle design compared to everything else, because it's heavy,
I don't think it was on the bottom.
No. So, well.
And that's roughly MSRP. I just looked that up, so it's pretty close to that.
On it. So, well, there you go. There's Mystery Mash Monday. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers. Subscribe.